you've been doing all the work, journaling, affirming, practicing gratitude, and you're looking around at your life wondering if any of it's actually doing any good, here's 5 signs the universe is answering your manifestation, even when it doesn't look like it, okay? Let's head on over to the blog and I'll show you those 5 signs. Hey guys, thanks so much for pushing play on this video. Today we're talking about 5 signs the universe is answering your manifestation, even when it doesn't look like it. If you're new here, my name's Amy and I'm the blogger behind iHeartLOA.com. Plus, you could be on my YouTube, you may be on my Rumble, or even my Substack. I'm kind of all over the place these days, okay? Alright, let's get into it. You've been doing all the work. Journaling, saying your affirmations, you've been practicing gratitude, and you're looking around wondering is this really working? The silence between asking and receiving is the hardest place to stay faithful. Nobody talks about the waiting to manifestation, the space between when I call the Zen and it actually arrives. That space can feel like proof that none of it works. But what if it's actually proof that it is working? Alright, why the waiting for your manifestation feels so hard? This is where most people give up. They expect manifestation to be fast and obvious. When nothing appears to change, they assume it's not working. They stop their practice right before the breakthrough, so we don't want to do that, okay? A key law of attraction concept is the outer world always lags behind the inner world. So you're creating from your inner world first, okay? You're creating your reality as you go. Things shift energetically before they shift physically. Everything is created within you first through the energy that you project out into the world, okay? The absence of visible results is not the absence of progress. Just because you aren't seeing anything right away does not mean that your manifestation isn't coming. Think about manifestation like this, or manifesting like this. A seed planted in the ground shows no sign of life above the soil for weeks. But underground, everything is moving. Giving up and digging it up doesn't mean nothing was happening. It just means you stopped too soon, okay? The waiting is not where manifestation dies, it's where it grows. It's like you're growing your faith, okay? So you have to keep on believing, even when nothing don't seem to be happening. Just keep on believing. Here's the 5 signs. Unexpected things start falling away. Things end, relationships shift, plans fall apart, opportunities you thought you wanted fall through. Sorry guys, I am so short of breath anymore. I've got lung issues going on. This is life creating or clearing up space for your manifestation to come in, okay? When one door closes, another opens. Remember that quote? An example I can use from my own life is this old blog. Even though I loved my old blog and dedicated so much time to it, I wasn't nearly as knowledgeable about what I talk about now. It was surface level only. Yes, I was manifesting things, but I have a deeper knowing now. Don't freak out if things start falling apart. Ask yourself, what is this making room for? Sign number 2. You start seeing repeated numbers or synchronicities. When I first started learning about the law of attraction and manifesting, I would see what I call like numbers. 111, 222, 333. Other people call them angel numbers. I always call them like numbers because they're alike, right? I used to be able to point to a clock and my kids say, look, and the numbers would be all the same. They thought it was magic. I did this all the time. In the car, the microwave, tags on somebody's car, phone numbers showing up. That's called synchronicity. And that's just life letting you know you're on the right path. So that's number 2. Sign number 3. You feel a sudden, unexplained sense of peace or knowing. It means you're in alignment with what you're calling in. This means that you know Your manifestations come and you have faith. It's just a sense of peace comes over you. You know everything's going to be okay. Gratitude practice consistently creates this feeling. It trains your nervous system to relax into trust rather than contract into fear. Sign number 4, inspired ideas start coming out of nowhere. This is inspired action. All of a sudden, you're going to feel a nudge to take action, a creative urge that feels urgent and exciting. This is called inspired action because it's action that's inspired by your intuition. Inspiration is the universe handing you the next step. Your job is to take it. Sign number 5, the right people start showing up. A stranger says something that answers a question you've been sitting with. A mentor, a community, or a resource appears right when you need it. As your energy shifts, you become magnetic to people who match where you are going. The people who show up are not coincidences. They are part of the answer. Maybe you find a blog that speaks directly to your situation. Hint, hint. And you find a community and you find your people. Pay attention to who is showing up in your life right now. They are not accidents. What to do while you wait. Keep your gratitude practice consistent, especially on the days when nothing seems to be happening. Journal about what it will feel like when it arrives. Celebrate the signs when you notice them. Write them down. Say thank you out loud. Stay as close to the feeling of already having it as you can. Rest in the trust that the universe is handling the how. Let go of trying to control everything, okay? Your only job is to stay open and stay consistent. You don't have to make it happen. You just have to stay ready for when it does. Now, if this video helped you in some small way, could you please do me a favor and share it out to any social media platform of your choice or pin it to Pinterest? Give us a big old thumbs up if you're on YouTube or Rumble. Come on over to the blog, iHeartLOA.com, and hang out with me, and let's do some manifesting. Let's work on our mindset. I love talking about the mindset. Hang out with me on Substack, too. I'm fixing to start a podcast soon, so I'd love to have you in my community. Drop me a comment below letting me know what you're manifesting. Alright, guys, that's it for today. I guess I'll see you in the next video.